Welcome to episode 4 of our Viewers Elect Unity of Command playthrough. We are in the middle of our latest attack, the third attack against the Wadi. I think this is the Wadi Akarit, but in the scenario, trying to push the enemy back. We have 9 turns to take as much ground as possible, do as much damage as possible. I guess I can see why we'd want to have units be permanently destroyed when we can manage it, because yeah, there are a lot more scenarios than just this one. We don't have to live in the desert forever. Now we can? Oh, no we can't. Or can we? No. Alright, so they're doing a good job of keeping their supplies stable. But I'm thinking we could send this... that seems like a suicide mission. We'll send the 7th British up. Start moving our greenest units around on the right flank to put pressure there. It also means that this will be open, but we have a lot of ground so that if they move in, we'll be able to hold them back. They've retaken the airfield for a second time. But I think we can destroy the 15th Panzer. Oh wait, why did... oh my god. I don't know what I'm doing, clearly. Alright, they're overrun. Ah, they're gonna escape. Alright, but FFL, with the fury of someone who just really likes driving tanks into stuff, I guess. I don't really know. You've just been super OP against the enemy. Going to completely destroy that unit. That, I think, was the 999th. I need to click on units before I have FFL click on them. So KG Lang is the next unit. Let's see. You are our unit destroyer. You're just the fury of 1,000 Frenchmen. Just destroying the enemy. Alright, so we've got the 3rd Armored just ripping up the right flank. That's good. We can send the New Zealanders up, start putting direct pressure on the north of the airfield. Oh, they have no retreat orders. So let's hit them with artillery, see if we can't send the 2nd British Armored against them. Alright, we have retaken the airfield for the 3rd time now. We'll send in the British 2nd. Try and hold on. And we'll move the 2nd British Armored north. The 2nd Armored north. This will really start putting pressure on the enemy supply. Actually, it's putting pressure on our supplies. Alright. We are a bit exposed, but we're pushing them up into these hills. And that's going to just open up this whole area wide open for us to start to move through. So this is going to be very good. Alright. So as long as we can hold on to the airfield, we're going to be okay. Alright. And let's move the... let's see, can anyone dig in? No. Nope. Alright, we're going to move our HQ up. Finally, for the first time, it only took to episode 4. Now, I guess this will be a much shorter episode than usual, and so it will probably be just released on Friday along with episode 3, because it's really just the supplement to episode 3. But let's advance. Let's let the AI have their turn. They really want that airfield. Alright, hold on, boys. Hold! Oh! Alright, we wiped out an enemy unit. Darn it, they're overrunning us, though. Alright, they're hitting up against our green units. I didn't realize just how passionate the AI would be over this airfield. We're like, hey, can you hold on to this objective? And the AI is like, hold on to it. Oh, you haven't seen anything. So the British 2nd were thrown back again. We're not in a position to strike out against. AI unit was destroyed, but I'm not quite sure which one. Well, alright, let's... So, The battle for the airfield has gone back and forth now 4 times, 3 times. We've taken it 3 times, and they pushed us back 3 times. But we can completely cut them off here, it looks like. So we will. Alright, and now we can completely... Yeah, the enemy is now completely encircled. Well, good. Alright, let's just carve into him. Jeez. Alright, so we've surrounded the Kustanbischen Endenfield, the DC Centario, the 21st Panzer, 90th L African Division, and the Abyss Maningini. They are completely surrounded, holding out in Sidi Bouzid and the airfield. I am shocked that they keep that. I mean, I didn't realize they'd be so adamant on holding on to that objective. Alright, let's try and figure out... Ooh, let's see. We'll hit this guy with air to try and help out our green troops. It is always the roughest. Green troops always have it pretty rough. It's about weakening an enemy enough so that our units can take them out. Right? You're all like super duper green. Alright, we were able to overrun their supplies there. Excellent. So we've blown a huge hole in their lines. Let's see if we can't make another push on the airfield. No. Alright. At least not realistically. Alright, so, oops, that's not what I wanted. So enemy supplies, yeah, they're completely cut off here. It's only a matter of time, although time is on our side, in a way. Alright, as long as they don't... No. So as long as they don't weaken this unit, we'll have to pull the 6th back a little bit. And maybe even the New Zealanders. Because we don't want them to just break in behind us and really just mess us up. That'd be bad. Alright, so the airfield has gone back and forth throughout the entire fight. And we won't be able to make another push for it, a 4th push. But we'll have one more turn. Let's get Stasnik up there. They're in supply. So that's good. So we have our green units pushing north. And it's only a matter of time until the enemy is... Oh no, they reconnected themselves. Alright, never mind. Jeez. Ah. Well, I suppose I should have foreseen that they would just move around. Like, oh, we're cut off? No, we're not. They don't have a lot of supplies, though. Alright, so this will be the final turn. I think we can definitely take this airfield. Alright, so we'll have FFL taking out the Benganini. Oh no, they're still alive. Alright, we're going to hit the airfield. This is the 21st Panzer Division. They were wiped out by the air fire. Alright. So, ceremoniously, we'll have the 2nd British Infantry for the 4th time move in to secure this blasted airfield. Alright, then we'll move in here. There we go. I think we've got the airfield this time. Alright, they do have some troops in the mountains. They'll be a little bit harder to unearth. Never mind, they're dead. Alright, I mean, we did take some losses, but they weren't too bad. Speaking of losses, the 8th will have to fall back. They were basically completely destroyed. Alright. We'll have the 2nd British soften up this 1st German SG. Oh. Alright. Maybe softened them up a little too much. So we want to try and get some experience for the 9th British. Alright, yeah, how many, Alright, we basically have enough forces, yeah. Alright. Oh no, I didn't, oh no, oh dear. Oh, I'm so sorry. I sent my 7th British, and now they're gonna be totally out of supply, yeah. Alright, we can get some supplies forwards. We'll just have to be very careful. That is a very vulnerable unit right there. But we can move the 2nd armor now. Kind of keep the pressure on them. Alright. Well, we succeeded in our main objective. Capturing of the airfield. We were able to push the enemy far back, and now it's a matter of mopping up the enemy and pushing. They'll reestablish a line probably along here, and we'll have to try and fight up to there's this Carillon and Zus and in the field, but it does seem like we've almost mopped them up, almost won, so that's good. Of course they get another turn to go, but see what they do. They will do pain. Looks like they're sort of pulling back towards Tunis. Good. Now we should be able to take it. Oh no, this is turn. Alright, so yeah, this is the end. Alright. This is as far as we can go. We've taken the airfield. That will unlock a 3rd airstrike per turn. We can always have it be where we need like extra time to set it up or something like that if we want to have some extra airfield rules. It's basically like it's essentially like kind of pen and paper mods is how I like to style it, where you're just setting different rule sets that you're going to play by that aren't necessarily built into the game itself initially, to add whole new other situations. But anyway, we've done a good job of shattering the enemy's forces so far. The 90th is toast. Heavy fighting by the British 2nd. The 5th. I don't think we lost a single entire unit. We did take casualties, but we actually are on the positive this side, this time. So the 5th British Infantry, 3rd British Armored, 3rd Armored, 2nd Armored, like everyone survived. That's awesome. It's good, it means people are going to hopefully level up, allowing them to control new units as well. It will take a long time for them to get to the front, which is good. So yeah, we'll play around with stuff, and we'll see what you all say on the first video about what your feelings are around how we should deal with the AI between each episode. Should they get most of their forces back? Should they only have some of their forces? Should they, like, when we take out a unit, it's dead for good, if we can see which one it was? Or what type of situation we should be doing there? How harshly or non-harsh should we be treating the AI? That's going to be in our collective hands. Alright, and don't forget to enlist, because we always could use more officers, and more officers mean more units, and then also means more people leveling up to eventually switch over to having the access be under the sort of the control of human beings. Unless I do such a horrible job that the AI could actually do a better job, in which case we'll let the AI handle things there. But allowing us to like bring more units in on the access side, stuff like that, would be fun, and having some viewers on that side of the conflict could be fun. So, if you have enjoyed this playthrough so far, this viewers elect playthrough of Unity of Command, then don't forget to go over to twitch.tv/SirSquire to find our live playthroughs, where you play a direct role in how each playthrough unfolds. Link is in the description. But here on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and even put in comments of how you think things are going and what your thoughts are. If you're like, oh, I kind of like this or I don't like that, definitely let me know, because it is an evolving process. It's the first time that we really tried to export Viewers Elect over from Twitch, so it's a very different, it's obviously there's that delay of when I record these videos to when they come out, but it's been a lot of fun, so hopefully you all are enjoying it as well. I'll see you in episode 5, when we hopefully defeat Wadi Akarit and are able to then move on to Tunis.